Come on, Jonesy. Through ball.
Hate this game.
So do I, but come on, hurry up. Pass it.
Shit, we need to stop. We've got a podcast to record.
Sorry, mate. Right, okay. Put him down. 1 second. Episode 26. Welcome back to that 90s Premier League podcast. How you doing, Jonesy? Thanks for playing a quick game of FIFA there with me, mate.
That's all good. Good to be here. How are you, mate? You good?
Very well, thank you. Very well. Would you like to tell our beautiful listeners and viewers what today's episode is all about?
Finally, we're going to delve into the wonderful world of video games.
Yes, please.
It's been a request for, I think it's probably since we started, one of the first episodes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was on our list to do, but obviously because it's such a minefield, like, I don't think you guys appreciate, well, you do appreciate, I'm not having a go at you. I don't think you appreciate how much...
Steady on, mate.
I don't think you appreciate how tough my life is with this pod. No, honestly, there is so much stuff that you literally will research into what you would categorize as a 90s football game
Yeah.
You know.
This could be a trilogy of episodes, seriously.
Do we want to get the disclaimer out there early, Jonesy, of what we're going to cover another time?
Yes. So, had a lot of requests for sensible soccer. I think we're actually going to do a standalone episode for that one.
Yeah.
Get someone on, hopefully. Get an expert on. Because it's a fascinating story for that game. So definitely, if we could find someone to come on, we're going to do an episode of sensible soccer.
Are we looking for someone sensible, Jonesy? Anyway, right.
Oh, goodness.
Enough chat. The controllers are down. The game is paused. We're ready to chat football video games from the 90s, aren't we, mate?
Absolutely.
But first, what are you wearing today?
What am I wearing?
Very jazzy, by the way, mate.
I know. As I said, I went to charity shop and I found an EA Sports. I know it's got Future 20, but I can change that to 95 in the edit. Don't worry about that.
Can you do your best EA Sports impersonation?
I don't want to. EA Sports. So it's one of those Future 20 crappy jerseys they used to do. I only got it because it's an EA Sport because we were planning for a video game. I thought, that'd be cool. So it's not an actual shirt from.
Did they have
90s?
that? But they must have had that available to have as a kit on FIFA, though, right?
No, don't know. I remember FIFA 20, mate.
Yeah,
but
I'm a little bit behind FIFA, to be honest.
Yeah, it's got EA Sports on it, so that'll do. How about you? What are you wearing, David Platt?
Well, thank you. Yeah, you remembered. I am Mr. David Platt today from FIFA International Soccer, which was 1993, I believe. So you will find him, I think, he's wrestling with someone in a Polish kit, maybe, at Wembley. Obviously, the badge is missing, but you get the gist, right?
Got to get the badge in.
David Platt on the front cover of the first FIFA, eh? Who'd have thought it? Incredible,
good
right?
memories.
Good memories.
There was different versions of that, wasn't there? I could see he was on the other one. I had that up before. He was on the other version, if I'm right.
There's loads, isn't there?
Yeah, FIFA International Soccer. There was. There's one. I think is that Holland.
Yeah, it looks like De Boer, doesn't it? Is it De Boer? No, or Hullet.
Yeah. Is that against Ireland?
Yeah. De Boer against Ireland. Yeah, not just De Boer Holland, but De Boer for Holland.
Right.
Some great covers. Right. So, do you want to give us a brief synopsis, mate, of how the episode's going to work to tantalize their taste buds?
Yeah, absolutely. We had a lot of responses, didn't we, to our posts? I mean, a lot.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking One Direction fan mail incredible at this level. I couldn't even open my door.
I just thought, you would get a couple. But yeah, it's been I mean, just looking on Insta now, that the post we did was nearly got 6,000 views. So we haven't got
Thank you.
6,000 comments, but far out.
Yeah. Phew.
Yeah, told you, mate. We're building a community out there.
Welcome back to that 90's Premier League podcast, part 8, where we are completing the FIFA episode. No, on a
But we had
serious note, that's
yeah,
good. That is good.
yeah, we had a lot of messages. This is great. So we're going to delve into that one, into a bit of a mailbag, aren't we?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're going to hit into stat of the week, aren't we, mate? If you've got a
Oh,
stat,
yeah.
do you have a stat for us?
I have a tiny stat today, but it's
Excellent.
FIFA related. Welcome back. So we all know that as kids, you had your mates round, you were sat there with your brothers, and you were playing FIFA for hours and hours upon end until your mum or dad came in, opened the curtains, and you were all like vampires hissing at daylight coming in the window with loads of piles of plates, cups, everything everywhere, because you'd had a FIFA marathon, right? Well, I can tell you that the longest recording FIFA marathon lasted 48 hours and 49 minutes.
Bloody hell.
Now, that is good going, right, Jonesy?
Yeah, absolutely.
What I want to know is...
Had your hand on the console, you'd be like...
I know, and I'm sure they probably like stopped. I don't know if they played. I don't know. I'd like to think they played 48 hours solid. However, what gets me is why on earth didn't they get to 49? Why did they stop at 49 minutes?
Maybe they got to the point where it's just through the remote of the TV, just had enough.
I mean, like 48 hours and 49 minutes. Like, hold on for another 11 minutes. You can get 49 hours. That'd be an even bigger record. That's my stat of the week.
Excellent. Far out. That's
Thank you.
I couldn't imagine that. It's like you used to see on, I don't know if it's out now, but used to, you know how you used to change the match length? You could actually have a 45-minute fight.
Yeah. I used to sort of love those ones where, because me and my brothers, we used to, at that sort of stage, we used to take it quite seriously. So if you had like time to kill and you wanted to have a proper game of FIFA, you'd have 20-minute halves and you'd pass the ball about slow. You wouldn't have a 6-minute game where it'd just be hell for leather. You'd play it tactically and you'd pass it back to the keeper. You'd pass it back out to your right back. You'd kill a bit of time. But I would never do a 45-minute game. I don't know if you ever did that.
Oh, no. I think I was 4 minutes, 6-minute man.
Crikey. Before I ask you about your memories of FIFA, Jonesy, we're going to go into the mailbag in a minute, aren't we, mate? Which is what some of our listeners have sent in. I think this, again, I know we've mentioned it with regards to sticker albums and collectibles and things like that. I think FIFA and other computer games, they all kind of paved the way of our childhood in one way or another. You were either an obsessive gamer that you were just completely glued to it, or you had a couple of hours an evening thanks to your mum agreeing to it after your homework. My routine was that me and my brother and his mates, we used to do either what was called madness at the local swimming pool, which was basically an assault course over all these inflatables, etc. We'd do that in the morning. You'd get home for burgers or hot dogs, and then you'd get on the N64 or the Sega Mega Drive, and you'd be playing FIFA until parents come to collect, like early hours of the evening. That was a Saturday, right? What was yours? What are your memories of FIFA and computer games?
Well, my first ever console was a Spectrum. Remember the Spectrum?
I do, yeah. Never had
looking
it, but I
back,
know it.
Looking back at it now, what a piece of shit that was.
Fond memories.
Oh,
Wipes a tear from his eye.
Oh, the cassette, then you have to put it in, and it'll be like, all the lines.
Yeah.
And then you'll get the game on, and it'll be shit. Like,
yeah.
But as I said, I always remember going to, it used to be back like news agents and stuff, then they would have a rack in the corner and they'd have cassettes.
Yeah.
And yeah, going back, I remember these games. I can't remember if it's for Spectrum, but it was like late 90s, late 80s. Yeah, so it's late 80s, early 90s when you had like I put up there Brian Clough's Football Fortunes. I don't know if that's like a family fortunes game, but
Yeah, probably.
like, yeah. And then you got Kenny Dalglish's Soccer Manager, bestseller. And
Wow.
then it was just like, yeah, you'd see those games and you'd be like, oh, okay. But I can't remember if that's for Amiga Spectrum, but there was so many, even further than that. There was lots of back then putting a face to the game.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
if you were a prolific player or manager,
mm.
they would want you on the computer cover, wouldn't they?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, look at this one here. Look at Keegan. Keegan had a game. Look at that. Kevin Keegan's player manager. Look at that perm.
Why does he look like Two-Face from Batman there, though?
I know. And it looks like you got Del Boy and Rodney behind
I
him
was
as well.
going to say, is that Cowboy and Rodney?
I don't know. So this was 1993. Kevin Keegan's player manager. Then
Wow.
you've got like even Manchester United had started to get they had the official computer game as well. I think that's Les Sealy with his tongue out there.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. And I played the Europe one just before because I found you can play it online, and it's basically just a game where you've got the European Cup, UEFA Cup, Cup Winners' Cup, or Super Cup, and you can just pick a competition to play in.
Well, but you have to be Man United, of course. You can't beat any other team.
Yeah. It's a terrible game. I couldn't. Switched it off.
I never used to get that when they made it specific to clubs. Like, surely you would get bored. I mean,
yeah. I remember. I mean, even Liverpool had one. And John Barnes, European football. Terrible games. But they were my early memories.
Were you much of a gamer though? Did you kind of like spend a lot of your time in front of the screen, or was it kind of give or take?
Yeah, I think when we got the Mega Drive, that was then it really ramped up.
Yeah.
I think
games got good.
Yeah, I think the Spectrum, it was just frustrating because you'd have a lot of cassettes and some of them wouldn't even work, and you just rubbish.
The Mega Drive, I think, paved the way though, didn't it? Because I had like Sonic, I had WrestleMania.
Yeah, so I
Street
remember
Fighter.
before that had the Master System, Super Kickoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, be like pew pew every time you kind of like kick the ball, pew pew.
Yeah.
Super Kickoff, yeah.
Because that's what sounds were made in football in those days, wasn't it? When you kicked, you had a bit of a laser beam.
Yeah, absolutely. But then it got into so the Mega Drive, FIFA International Soccer. Then it just went from there.
Yeah,
and then a bit later on, you either got you were a FIFA or you're a ISS. I was just always a FIFA, but starting with FIFA.
Whoa, Jonesy! Shots fired early there. You're saying you were FIFA, right?
Yeah.
I know we're not supposed to go too much into this as we're a 90s podcast, okay? However, as is a football game show, we are going to have a special dispensation to talk about FIFA and Pro Evo for a few moments. And the only reason why I say that is because I think there was a point in FIFA history where Pro Evo was pinnacle.
Are you talking about 98?
No,
99?
I am talking mid 2000s. So if you go probably from 2000, so FIFA 2002 with Henry and Edgar Davids and everything on the front, awesome. Because that had the old Gorillaz theme tune, get the cool sunshine, that one. And then after that, for me, the gameplay started to change and everything had that stupid power bar thing where you had to hold it down to take a shot like a rugby conversion. That got my nerves. I wanted simple gameplay. So I turned to the dark side and I went to Konami. And Pro Evolution, although it had Merseyside Reds and London Blues, the gameplay was second to none. It was awesome.
Yeah. I think it was, for me, it got to 99 when I started to be like, oh, okay. But FIFA 99.
Which was
Dennis Bergkamp. Yeah. But going back to that, FIFA International Soccer, I remember playing that. I couldn't It was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Going
Yeah.
from just seeing the players from, the little dots, the little
Yeah.
heads, and then, it's sidewards and, oh, yeah, changed my life.
Right.
But FIFA 95, I think that was special.
Yeah. I think there are amazing bits to take out of most of the games, I think, in terms of either a feature or something that happened. Because I can remember when you could then start altering what shorts and socks your kit could have on the team. And you were like, oh my God. So I can have away shorts with a home shirt. Like, this is
Fouling,
revolutionary.
or
Um,
fouling the ref and running away.
yeah, or like diving, like all that sort of stuff was incredible.
Hammering the buttons to do your celebration. But yeah. And then FIFA 95. I mean, just a segue. Do you remember the cover, FIFA 95?
Was that the Tottenham goalkeeper?
Yeah, Eric Torsved.
Tordsved, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I did a little digging, right? Remember that picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right.
This is Jonesy's Columbo moment.
Yeah, so you remember this picture? Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So that's the picture.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So what I found out, they had it on a Shooting Stars trading card, right? They had it on a Tottenham match program.
Yeah, it's in that one.
Yep. So they had it on a soccer quiz game book from Shoot, and they had
God.
it advertising the Barcelona Olympics. Right?
What?
And playing the Championship Manager. Yeah, Championship Manager, one of the first ones. Who's that as a cartoon character?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Talk about overused.
I'd love to know if he got paid for that picture.
I bet he didn't. I bet he didn't.
No, that picture is everywhere.
But that's not even like, I mean, that's a good action shot, but it's not showing a lot of the body. Do you know what I mean? Like,
No, but that picture was taken in 1990, right? And they used it on the cover of FIFA 95.
wow. I was going to say, it looked a bit old. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we gonna go into our memories now? Should we delve in, or do we go mailbag?
We can talk about our times, mate.
Okay. Right.
What have you got, right?
Well, I think for me, when I first I became obsessed with FIFA and football games, FIFA 97. David Ginola on the front cover.
Yes.
So my family, we got a PC, and it was one of those PCs where you couldn't use the home phone because you had to plug in the dial-in to get like Microsoft Encarta and all that sort of stuff. So if you picked up the phone, you'd hear that dial and stuff. So we got some games with it, with the PC, and we had Wolfenstein. If you've ever played Wolfenstein before.
Yep.
Classic.
I remember that. Yeah.
Classic. We had Star Wars, and then we had FIFA 97. Now, my older brother and I, because obviously my younger brother was too young, but we were playing FIFA 97, and it was basically on the keyboard. So it was, he would control the cursors, the arrows to move the players. Woody's job was to shoot or to pass. So I would hit the space bar.
Real team effort.
So I don't know who took the glory. But
Goodness.
my kind of memories of that, I mean, so what I didn't know was that in the American and the Asian version of FIFA 97, Bebeto was the front cover of FIFA 97.
Oh, I'm getting to that rabbit hole. I've already, when researching covers. Oh, mate.
So
that could be a whole other episode, yeah.
The things that I loved about this, so firstly, you had the introductions from Des Lynam, which then went to John Motson and Andy Gray as commentary.
Oh, that spun me out. BBC and Sky combined.
Oh, did it at the same time. Oh, that was weird. Right. So they were the commentary. And then the fact that you had like the little yellow spotlight underneath the player. The opening montage of the actual game was class, though, because that was clips from like 90s Premier League. So you had like Trevor Sinclair in the QPR kit and Chelsea in the orange and grey, and that was awesome. It was quite clunky though in terms of like the sort of match play there, wasn't it? Because it was very kind of like right angles all the time. Like you had a little player, and then suddenly it was like
It
you were
was
playing Pac-Man or Tron. Like you were going up, right, left,
See,
right,
that's the one
left.
with the indoor, wasn't it?
The indoor game, which was probably my
Oh,
favourite bit.
yeah. Did they bring it back? I don't know. Oh,
Well, they
probably.
so FIFA did Street Soccer, didn't they? A few years, like in the sort of mid 2000s, if you remember.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they ever brought the indoor bit back because it had like you could bounce the ball off the wall. It was incredible.
Yeah. Yeah. That was, I remember that. Yeah. I remember the first I think I just wanted to play indoor, bounce it off the wall.
Exactly, exactly. It was
Yeah.
brilliant. Um,
Yeah.
there were some known errors though with this game, which I've researched into. So there was early reports of if a goal was scored in like the first couple of minutes of the game, you would sometimes hear John Motson going, "Ah, that would win it, surely."
Oh,
Hang on, John. We've got a while to go yet, buddy. Del Piero in the game was often called Del Piero Togon.
yes. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And often followed by the sound of a hiccup when a tackle was made as a player on Del Piero specifically. So did they hold a vendetta against Del Piero? Did he decline being on the front cover of 97? I don't know. But there were also sort of like other errors about announcing certain players in Scottish football. There was one player that played for Aberdeen. I forget his name, but he basically represented Hearts, which wasn't true. But there are a few little hiccups. We can forgive them for that, though, because, you know, it wasn't a finished article, but it was still an incredible football game, right?
Do you remember? I mean, I guess what depends what platform you had on. Do you remember John Motson's rap on there? He had a hidden little song.
Don't ruin it
It's called,
for me. Is this
it
true?
was, yeah, it was called Motty's Rap.
Is this on it? Are you pulling my leg?
No, no, I will find it on YouTube and I will share it on the pod. But I'm pretty sure if you put the CD into your CD player, they had tracks on there, and one of them was
Oh,
John Motson's Rap.
that's weird.
Yeah, I'll find it and I'll put it. I'm pretty sure it is. If not, I'll just this is getting cut.
It's fine. If you're leaving it in,
um,
definitely no.
yeah.
It's in. It's there. Brilliant. We've got some funky stuff in the house. It's there. It's in. That is the fattest bottom end I've ever heard. Oh, he had to score from there.
Well, that's not the way I see it.
But FIFA 97. I had for PlayStation, and I was just I remember getting it and being blown away.
I just think that was probably the most. I don't know. I mean, listeners, if you're going to disagree with me here, let us know. But I think FIFA 97 was like the first real kind of wow FIFA.
Yeah. Yep.
Like it'd gone above every other one because
Above and beyond.
yeah. I mean, do you remember the FIFA 96 front cover?
Is that
Can you-
with
The kit?
Jason McAteer?
No,
Is that
so
Jason
there's,
McAteer? Who's
there's
on
a
the cover of FIFA 96?
well, there's a FIFA 96 soccer front cover, and it's Notts County versus
we go.
Brescia.
Okay, so I've just got the Jason McAteer and one of the Boers. Okay.
So
What
it
platform
looks
was
like
that
it.
for?
I don't know. I saw the clip of it, but it looks like it was used in the Anglo-Italian Cup.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh,
it's
hold on
Notts
a minute.
County versus Brescia.
Yes, that's for the US one.
Is it US? Okay.
Yeah, Notts County.
Right.
So you got McEwen's Lager.
That's it. And I kind of thought, wow, like they're so particular nowadays as to who they have marketing FIFA, don't they? And like they'll put Notts County on the front cover. No disrespect to Notts County fans.
Looks more global, doesn't it?
It does.
Oh, tell you what, some of the stuff. Yeah, I remember. Jeez, that takes it back now. Far out. I'd love to know how how that was marketed as well. But going from that, my favorite FIFA of all time, I think it's a lot as well. The Road to World Cup on PC.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely
Mind blown.
incredible.
Yeah. Who
You
was
could
on your
play
front
all.
cover?
I think it was Beckham on there.
Because there's loads, isn't there, for this one?
Yeah. So
Oh,
it
firstly,
was.
go back to that graphic that you just showed there.
Yeah. There you
Look
go.
at that.
So I've got
Firstly,
FIFA Road to World Cup with Beckham on there.
yeah,
Taking the Umbro off, and then it's the World Cup '98 game after that.
yeah. Guys, forgive us because we've had some comments recently that if you are listening on Spotify, we do apologize. We try and make this as visual as possible. We do get a little bit carried away. So if you find that you don't understand what we're talking about, there is a platform called YouTube. Get
Yes.
watching. Yeah. Come on.
Yes.
Get with the times.
Oh, get with the times. So back to Road to World Cup. So you could play it. This is the first time you could play as all 172 national teams.
Yeah.
So you could take San Marino or Andorra to World Cup glory. The intro, Blur, song 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because it was PC as well, it allowed easy editing of tactics, formations, even unofficial kit mods in the early days of FIFA modding scene.
Your one, FIFA World to World Cup, was song 2, wasn't it? The World Cup one on the right that you showed, that was Chumbawamba, wasn't it? That I get knocked down.
So, yes, that game, actually, if you can see, I've got the Japanese version here. It's on a gold cover. Yeah. I was going to my little collecting import game phase.
That's nice.
So cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
very smart.
Gold cover.
So, well, on that note, mate, so you said, yeah, Beckham was on the front cover. Sega Saturn had Maldini. Ginola was on the Game Boy in a Tottenham kit.
Yeah.
Raoul was on the Mega Drive. Muller was on PC. But what I found really cool, right, was the Japanese version on the N64. They had the flames from the kit, the goalkeeper kit.
Oh, yes.
How cool is that?
Don't get me started on those Japanese games, Winning 11 and all those Japanese covers. Even looking at this one, right? So the one I've got for the FIFA, so this is the FIFA World Cup one. It's got a little thing in there about all the World Cup finals. And it's got the formations.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I can't read. It's got England against Germany, 66, but that's all right. It's a cool little feature.
But it was a thing that you put your disc in, you played, and you saved it. You came back to it. There was none of this download or refresh or upload. It was just a game, wasn't it? And that's what made it better, I think, because you could just literally just zone out for a few hours. And like you said, try and take Andorra to the World Cup finals. It very rarely happened, but you could dream, Jonesy. You could dream.
Yeah. So that's my favorite game of the 90s. But
well, what else have you got? Sorry, mate. No, I'm cutting you off.
Yeah, cool. No, just going to say after the World Cup, there was obviously I never played it. Do you ever play FIFA 64? You had a 64, yeah?
I had an Nintendo 64. I don't remember that one though.
No, you never played that one. And obviously FIFA 99 with Bergkamp on the front. That was great.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, great one.
Yeah.
What was your non-FIFA memories then? Come on.
I think that changed my childhood. Championship Manager. Woo!
I mean, I don't think there's a game that can beat Championship Manager.
No. So how it started for me, I got a demo disc when we got the PC. I had a demo disc of Championship Manager 3.
Oh man, you've just taken me down such a memory. Demo discs.
Demos. They sucked you in. They sucked you in. Tell you. Oh, the PlayStation magazine used to get the demo disc.
How on earth could you have a demo disc for Championship Manager? What did you have? Like could you manage your team from September to November and then it was cut off?
I can't. Yeah, I think so. You just keep restarting it.
Oh, how good.
Yeah. So then it was the blue cover. I think I lost half my childhood to that game, I tell you.
There's just something satisfying, isn't there, about Championship Manager because you have tasks, don't you? I mean, fair enough. You and I, we could go as Liverpool and Sheffield Wednesday forever. and be happy about it and try and win a Champions League. But there is something satisfying about starting from Division 3,
Oh,
and growing a team and just, later on down the line, putting a cheeky bid in for Michael Owen, seeing if he'll come to you on loan when you're in Division 1. Like, it's just something mesmerizing about it, isn't there?
yeah. It's you go deep into it, like you just get addicted. I think.
You said you were Cambridge though, right?
Oh, this is Premier Manager, mate. This is.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Well, we're in
we'll get
different
onto that one.
territory.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we'll get onto that one. No. So, yeah, Championship Manager 3. What was your first Championship Manager? You were 99, 2000? Or...
Yeah, 99, 2000 was elite. I mean, we've had some messages from some guys. Yeah, look at that.
Look at the ball.
Hello.
The Ultimax, the England Ultimax.
Come to Papa.
Yeah.
It just looks awesome, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Although, would you say it was playground chat?
Yeah, I think so. You'd get your friends around and you'll do, it's nothing worse than, I used to hate doing the two play, they'd have to do their stuff and then you'd wait and then they'd
Hold that thought, because I've got that on my next one, but I know exactly what you're going to say. And the whole bit of like, I just don't think I would go in on a Monday morning and go, all right, lads, what are you playing at the weekend? FIFA. Yeah. I was on Championship Manager 99. Yeah. Well, Boston United. Yeah. Champions League. Yeah. No one ever cared. And I don't know why, but I think it just feels like it was just like a strategy game, wasn't it? It was like, I liked the board game Risk, but I don't know if I tell people I play it. I don't know why.
I mean, I remember, I can't remember what lesson was in school a long time ago, but I remember there with on my book, writing down a wish list of players and formations, which I was going to do when I get home.
you were scouting at school.
It's like, oh yeah.
But Andrew, pay attention, please. What are you writing? I just don't know if I want to sign my babble.
Been written down here. You got Cherno Samba, you've got Mark Kerr, Mike Duff, Maximin Tizgalgo. Yeah, I remember.
Was there a player you always signed?
Yeah, Cherno Samba or Mark Kerr. They were usually on the first of the list. And Mike
Who
Duff.
is Cherno Samba?
His mate. Everyone knows Cherno Samba.
No, don't say that to me, because that tells me you don't know who he is.
One of the kids that just never eventually, he's a Championship Manager legend.
Right, okay.
And so I used to get him, so he was the pace. He was going to be the man. And then I have Mike Duff from Cheltenham. He was a solid.
Yeah, I remember Mike Duff. Maybe that's why I wasn't successful, because I never dabbled in the world of Cherno Samba. I think now you say it, was his name spelled Chernow?
Cherno Samba. So it was Millwall.
Millwall, yeah. I know Cherno. Me and Cherny go way back. Yeah. Yeah, I know him now. All right.
Yeah, he was just,
What is it about Championship Manager games, though? It's so satisfying to, like, do that kind of, like, rise and, get an offer in from, like, Man United want to take you. You've had, like, 3 promotions in a row, and just, I get a real buzz, and because I still play Football Manager games off, like, now and then now, and, like...
How'd you find time? Like,
well,
the last one I think the last one I played was Football Manager 21, and that was because PC they had the touch version, the stripped down version. I can't play the full. I can't play the full one.
Yeah,
I have to take a few weeks off work just to get through a match day.
But it's like looking at players that are like getting older. So, for example, on some of them, it was like getting Robert Perez, who's like 36, and you think, oh, okay, I could get a season out of him in Division 2. Or so, do you know what I mean? It's just all that kind of like hopeful, wishful thinking. And like when you've made that transfer and it's agreed, it's almost like you get your invisible tie and just sort of like, there you go.
That's it.
I've just signed
Yeah.
Perez for Notts County.
Oh. I mean, we could do a whole episode on Championship Manager, like the memories of that. But that going from that to, as I've said, we're going to the console, so going from PC to console.
Yeah.
For your Premier Manager. So I remember getting Premier Manager, I think 95 for the Mega Drive.
Okay.
And that one was good. That was more arcadey. You know, you do improvements to your ground. You have to find some sponsorships. That's when I was always
ground.
Yeah, that's the board for some money. That's where Cambridge United. Whoa! So that one you would start from Division 3. Cambridge United. You know, Trevor Benjamin, Carlos Corazon, like those two. Woo.
Maybe that's why kids of today probably don't have as much of a financial background and knowledge as what we do. Because when we were young, we were trying to work out mortgages and all sorts on like stands, and there was a hole in the roof, so we had to like transfer some of our player budget over to our ground budget, you know, and we had to balance the books, Jonesy, as well as manage a successful football team.
Absolutely. Like it was just, yeah. And going on to you, mate, you were more of a, what were we talking about? You were a Premier Manager 64? See, I never played that one.
Arguably one of my favourite times of playing the N64, other than GoldenEye, I think, because this was a real. So me and my brothers, we used to play this religiously, and I can still hear the music now. It's that kind of real heavy bass. It's that do 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 do.
Oh, should have been, but he blazed over the crossbar.
Right, and it was unbelievable. After a while, though, on loop, you felt like you were going a little bit cuckoo.
Yeah.
So what we used to do was we used to turn the volume down on the game and then play our own music. So if we had like a Now CD or like a That's What I Call IB for chill out sesh, we'd play that. What I loved about this game, firstly, it was endorsed by Kevin Keegan. So he obviously has an N64 himself. So well done, Kev. The bit at the beginning, the kits used to be in the stars. So you used to like hover over it. And it was like, you know, when we spoke the other day about the wall chart in Match or Shoot magazine, when it used to come up with that little like Arsenal would be like a red block with white sleeves.
Yep.
It would be like that, but in star format. So you go to the Premier League, etc. You would have star ratings for players. So the whole premise of how I used to play it was we used to pick our own teams. I'd probably pick Sheffield Wednesday. My brother would pick Arsenal, etc. We would then give each other certain time slots. So we would time each other and go, right, okay, Woody, you've got 5 minutes to sort out your transfer budget and your squad. So I'd quickly get my N64 controller and then go through all the transfers. Who do I want to release? Right, Stefanovic can go, Emerson Tom can go. And I'd be going down the list. And then all of a sudden I'd be like, right, well, who do I want to sign? That is then when it comes to what you would say to me as your Cherno Sambas or your Michael Duff, right? Because I always used to buy Marcus Babbel from Bayern Munich because he was probably about a 4.5, 5-star rated player. But he would always be open to a move. And it was amazing. Some other players, though, you'd have the top sort of players on that would be Efana Kuku.
Oh, okay.
Pretty cool. Dennis Bergkamp, Davor Suker, George Weah, Alan Shearer, Batistuta. I said to you before we went on air, though, mate, Ronaldo, R9 from Inter Milan, cost 85 million on a 70 grand a week wage. Who on earth could afford that?
Back then, geez, you have to do the cheat.
Or you just play as Inter Milan every week and keep him happy.
Yeah. Geez.
But yeah, amazing that you could literally watch the goals on this one as well. So you could switch it on or switch it off, and it was in gameplay. So you could speed it up, or you could watch the goals go in on very much like a FIFA sort of setting. But I want someone, if anyone's ever played that Premier Manager 64, let me know how much you loved it, because I think I'd still play it now if I could.
Was Barry Davis the commentator on that game?
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah. and he's got such a good voice for commentary. He was probably one of my favourite voices for commentary, I think.
See, this is going. Were you a Motson or a Davis?
I would probably say Davis. I mean, Motson was obviously I like John Motson, a key figure, and he was very kind of synonymous with football. But Barry Davis, for me, was just like, there was a different level of enthusiasm in his voice. What about you, mate? Got any memories?
Just looking at screenshots, and now it looks so crisp.
It was.
I missed out on this one. I had 95. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and see if I can dig this one out.
Definitely.
Oh, it's got the drawer with the bingo balls as well.
Yep. Yeah, unbelievable. Because he used to cut to like footage halfway through, and like you had to do player negotiations and contracts and stuff. And I always used to annoy my brother. I'd be like, "Hang on a minute, no, give me a second." Like,
I'm gonna have to dig this one out.
Carbone's not happy at the club. I've got to keep him sweet. You know, you just sort of like.
I think I was just engulfed in Championship Manager then, and just didn't give anything else a go. But I might have to return to this one.
Yeah, I was never swayed. Obviously, I had Premier Manager. That's all I knew. But when I kind of got a bit older and then got used to Championship Manager, obviously you had the more intricate details and like you had more to do as a manager.
More spreadsheets.
Yeah, it's just like any football fan should have played Championship Manager or Premier Manager as a kid. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
What's next, mate?
Oh, do you want to dive into some memories?
Well,
mailbag memories, or
yeah.
But before that, right?
Yeah.
Just thinking, I've got a video here. Do you remember this game? Michael Owen's World League Soccer '99?
Nope.
Cool. All right, I got a little video.
Go on.
All right. All right. Let's watch. He's so charismatic.
Welcome to Michael Owen's World League Soccer '99. Have fun. Congratulations, you are now the World League champion.
That is the most. No, I didn't, and that's probably for good reason. Welcome to the Soccer Manager. Congratulations, you are now Championship League manager. Like, boring.
Have fun.
Have fun. There's probably a bloke behind the camera going, more.
Yeah. What a shit game that was as well.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, cool. All right. I think we're going to delve into the mailbag, aren't we?
Well, we've brought the mailbag back for this episode because, like we said, we've had a lot of people that have said, look, let's talk about retro computer games. So here we go. I've missed that.
Oh, right. What have you got for us anyway? Where do you want to start?
Right. Well, we're going to cover it off in two parts, aren't we? So, and then I'll just mention, you interject whenever you want, mate. So
yeah.
Firstly, Paul has wrote in saying that World Cup Striker on the Super Nintendo was elite. We've got Steve, obviously Stevie Shirts, has said Onside Soccer. Do you remember Onside Soccer?
Yes.
Why do these games sound so dull, though? Like Onside, like who wants to play Onside?
I remember
Soccer?
I remember the intro. It was pretty funny. Yep.
Rich has wrote in saying Actua Soccer 2, which was endorsed by Alan Shearer.
Yep.
For the PS1.
I've got a here we go. Here you go. I think I've got the
There it is.
There you go. So Active Soccer. I wanted to like that game. I remember always used to play. Do you remember going to Comet and they used to have like a PlayStation or like a Sega Saturn and you used to play there?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I used to, going back there, I used to play, I always wanted to like that game as well. It was so shit. Euro 96. I remember
Was that a bad game, that one?
Yeah, I think going from FIFA to that, I didn't like it. That was for the Sega Saturn.
Great logo.
Absolutely. Look at that. But that was part of the, I think, was that Actual Soccer as well? Yeah, it was. It was Gremlin, yeah. So you had Actual Soccer 2, and then you had the Euro 96. Actual Soccer, I wanted to like it. I just couldn't get into it. Do you have memories of that game?
No, I don't, mate. No, because again, I was
Yeah.
very kind of sheltered from those games. I was FIFA or Premier League manager. Al Shaw has wrote in saying that hitting a long range curler on sensible soccer and nearly broke his
Oh,
joystick.
jeez, yeah. Oh, mate, I can imagine.
Scott Fletcher has mentioned Striker on the Super Nintendo, which had indoor mode. You could rename the team,
Oh,
the players, and you could customize the kit.
what was this striker for? What, Super Nintendo?
Yeah. But he said the
Oh.
only downside of it was that when you switched the console off, you lost everything as it didn't have a
Yep.
save option.
I remember that. Yep. Just looking at bringing up the. Yeah, I remember that game. I
that
remember
makes me
playing
feel
it.
sick.
92. I think it was 90. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, it was. Baz has put obviously sensible soccer again and Pro Evo. Had players like Roberto Baggio smashing goals in from distance, and you could fake dive, which really annoyed his brother. It's all about annoying the siblings on these games, playing tactical.
Family Feud.
Russ has mentioned the game Hooligans. We haven't mentioned this.
You know what? I knew he'd mention something like that. Hooligans. What was that for? Hold on, let me have a look. Is he talking about a movie or is he?
No, the game, and the quote on the actual cover of the game is, "The only thing to fear is running out of beer."
Oh, jeez. I'm going to have to deep dive on that one. Hooligans. Oh, goodness.
Seamus has mentioned Championship Manager 96 as one of his favourites. Fever Pitch Soccer on the Sega Mega Drive.
Oh, I remember Fever Pitch, yeah. How did I miss that one?
James Astridge, who is a fellow owl. Right, James. European Club Soccer on the Sega Mega Drive. You could design your own kit, and it even had Rotherham United on it.
What?
European Club Soccer had Rotherham United. Put that in the bin. And then, yeah, we've got a fan of the Championship Manager 99-2000, Gavin Parr. He's put unbeatable, ! I mean, it pretty much is, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Far out.
So thank you, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for that. So I've got from Taylor Monk.
Yeah.
So he's put three of his favorite, two games. So he's put three. Remember Three Lions?
I do. I think I had that game.
So he's put Three Lions on PS1. It was infuriating with a little target when trying to shoot. I didn't like that game.
Yeah. When they started playing with it like targets and stuff, it just ruined it for me.
I think that in America it was Alexa Lallis's video game. That one. Let me have a look. I think
he was on the front cover.
International Soccer, yes. So the Three Lions version in America is Alexia Lalas International Soccer.
Yeah.
I didn't like that game. And he's put this is another game I didn't really like. Remember LMA's Manager?
Yeah. Had that as well.
Yeah, so he's put LMA Manager on PS1 when you really ran the show. Stadium redevelopments. To what brand of tea bags sponsored the club?
I love that, Taylor. That's wicked.
And he's put that it was a little independent handheld manager game. I remember getting it from Argos in the blue and white case. I'll have to have a look for that one because, yeah.
Yeah, that's wicked.
Yeah, excellent.
Should we cover off the comments now on our Instagram page?
Yeah, I can do this one. I've got another one from Darren Booty.
Yeah, you crack on, mate. Yeah. Go on, Darren.
So he's like, you guys have to talk about Premier League All-Stars on PS1. It was the first to have all the stadiums from every Premiership team.
Yeah,
well
good
before
shout.
FIFA started. So I've got that one. I don't know if you remember. Remember that one?
Great cover. I've seen that so many times on Vinted as well for like £2.
Have you seen the the Spanish one?
No, never seen that.
Premier Division, yeah. And what about the Bundesliga stars?
Die Bundesliga, Jonesy.
Yeah, there you go. That was 2000, that one.
2000.
Just thought I'd put some Bundesliga in it. Yeah, cool. Yeah. We've got plenty more comments to go through. Do you want to start, mate, from the top?
Yeah, so Jimmy Lees has put Sensible World of Soccer 96, 97 was so good. Hours of playing that on my Amiga. This is what we love, right? That you're writing this in and you are visualizing yourself back as a kid playing that for hours on your Amiga. Good on you, Jimmy.
There we go. So we've got little Stevie shirts, of
Yep.
course, France 98 intro with thumping and the FIFA 99 intro. And the gameplay seemed to be amazing for the time. Being able to foul the goalkeeper was always a giggle.
Yeah, I mean that's not on Stevie. We've got to focus on gameplay here and being a professional at all times. No fouling the goalkeeper, but well done. CPFC shirt, CPFC pictures. Sorry, Crystal Palace, Championship Manager 97, 98. Again, Sensible World of Soccer. Many a game with friends on Striker on the Super Nintendo, and an honourable mention for ISS.
There we go. International Superstar Soccer.
That's it.
There we go. And the 98 one was with
Remember that
Ravanelli
one?
Yeah, Ravanelli and Paul Ince on the
100%.
cover.
Yeah, remember that one.
The German one, I think the German version had Ravanelli and a German player. It was a goalkeeper. I'll have to go back and have a look for that one. Yeah, cool. So what have we got? I've got I Am Aaron Britain 17. It's got to be Road to World Cup 98 or Premier Manager 98. For the 98 there.
Yeah. And we've got a lot of 98 fans, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris Cummins art. So he's done some classic artwork, by the way. Sunderland fan. Sensible World of Soccer. Again, this is a real fan favorite. This one.
That's what I said. We got to do a sensible episode, mate.
Yep.
Cool. Premiership years, Sensible Soccer again, and Championship Manager are the goats. But a shout out to Premier Manager 97, 98 and the Mega Drive. Yep, totally agree.
Good old Mega Drive. Jake from Art on Shirts. World Cup Italian 90. Wow, Jake. That's pretty cool.
Have I got that one? I don't think I put that one. Yeah, I remember that for the Master System.
And then he's got ISS 64, which is what we've just showed. Championship Manager 98 and 99, and Pro Evolution Soccer 6. Pro Evolution Soccer 6 is elite, and I think that is the one with Henri in the burgundy kit with, what was that, John Terry? Either way, it's class.
Yeah. I've got Hixie. He has an incredible football collection. Check him out.
Mr. Mitre.
Yeah. Oh, so he's got Sensible Soccer, LMA Manager. Special shout out to Alan Green, commentary on Olympic Soccer 2. That was nearer the corner flag than the goal. Do you remember Olympic soccer?
No, I don't. But again, when you show me these kind of like clips of all this stuff, it just brings back like I've probably held the cover but never played it.
All right. Who's next?
Dan Evs, 81. By no means the best, but Super Soccer on the Super Nintendo was huge in my street as a kid. Me and my mates had a league on it and ran it for years. In reality, a few months, I expect. Also, Kevin Keegan's player manager, then a bit later, Championship Manager 97, 98. There's a theme going on here.
Is he talking about the Premier? I think he's talking about the Keegan one I put earlier with the perm, with Del Boy and Rodney behind.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That was player manager. But I remember this. I never played it. Do you remember Super Soccer? I always remember the cover for Super Nintendo. Never played Super Soccer.
No, again, never played it. How many versions are there can you play? I mean, come on.
I used to like it. It was turf, shredding, soccer action. Excellent. All right. Then there we got This Is Football Gaming, who has shared the post, obviously, we done. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Some of the stuff he puts out for gaming is epic. Check him out. So he's got a list here. Nintendo World Cup, FIFA International Soccer, Super Soccer, ISSS 64, 98, Pro. He's got Pro 98, Sensible World of Soccer are the ones that I enjoyed for then and now, or at the time or now. Can we count ISS Pro Evolution that was released in Japan in 1999? But year 2000, if we're counting, it's the best football game of the decade easily. I need my glasses, but there we go.
Well,
Trying to read these.
Konami, mate. Konami, unbelievable. Oh, crikey. Is that Bata or Beta Zyle? Bata Zyle.
Well, yeah.
International Superstar Soccer Pro 98 Ravanelli and Inns on the cover.
There we go.
Yeah,
Show that
come
again.
on. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Games of the 90s, Sensible Soccer, FIFA 98, ISS Pro Evolution 2.
Mm-hmm. Yep, classics, Pro Evolution 2. Good shout, mate. Ben Guest, 85, European Club Soccer on the Mega Drive. That is the... Oh, crikey, that's like... That's... Is that got Ruud Hullet on the front?
No, I'm going to have a look for that one now, and I will share it. There's too many games, mate. Jeez.
That aren't there? It's unbelievable.
Soccer. It's just that one with someone doing like a bicycle kick. Well, I remember that one. I'll share it as well. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I think I remember that one. You could be Wales in it. Always made me happy.
Will. Go Wales.
Okay.
MAWH 22, mate.
Yeah. Put Championship Manager 0102. Come on, mate.
Wow. You've not chosen 99-2000. You've gone 0102.
0102 is actually, I love that game.
Yeah.
That was probably my
Four
favorite.
likes that one.
Oh,
a lot of people have liked that.
Yeah.
FIFA International Soccer, Actua Soccer, and Eli Foot. Or was it Elifoot? What's that? That's from GM Communica. Eli Foot. What?
The hell?
I've probably pronounced it completely wrong.
What the hell's that? Eli Foot. Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to do more digging. What's this one? Eli Foot 50
Has it just come up with like athlete's foot treatment or something? Oh.
No, it was a game for PC. I think it was a management game. 98. Okay. I'll do some more digging with that one. Jeez. Oh, yeah, it's... What the hell is this game? Who played the classic Elliot Fort? Okay, was this... So who's this one? Sorry, shared it.
GM Communica.
Are you from Brazil or Portugal? Because I can only find it in Portuguese.
Good shout.
Yeah, it looks like it's just
finding out new games.
There you go. Cool. All right, where are we up to?
Players Bariloche.
Oh, yeah, so he's put Temco World Cup 90, FIFA 94, 95, 97, World Cup 98. Oh, yeah, you just do all the FIFAs, mate.
I was going to say, wow. Yeah. Reel it off, boy. SM Cowley 76, ISS Pro 98, very obviously. As though we should all bow down to that. Well, cool.
Yeah.
Good shout.
Yeah. So Alex 81 Holmes, FIFA 98. Yeah. Amazing game. Motson on commentary. Des Lino announcing. Yeah. We talked about that. Yeah. We could. That's. Yeah.
What I like about this comment. Yeah. What I like about that comment. Well done, Alex. Perfection. Pablo Fonseca 18. 3 Lions and Actua Soccer 1-2 were quality. What about Adidas Power Soccer?
Yep,
wow.
There you go. Power Soccer 90. So remember that one?
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember the magazine adverts had Gaza advertising that game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. GC Shaves winning winning 11 Saga PS1. Cool.
Yeah. Wicked. Algamo 858 has said World Cup Italia 90, very similar to Jake. Sensible Soccer, FIFA 95, ISS Deluxe, Actua Soccer, and all the others in between.
Excellent. Julio Desdi 98, FIFA 99.
We're really struggling here, guys. Neither of us have got our glasses on, so we're like, what the hell?
Can't see shit, yeah.
We've got another chap here. So we've got Naufalism winning 11.
Yeah. Just Googled one. I remember this one. So you got, so Vastola, Football Manager, PES 6, PES 2008. Oh, I remember that game in the 90s, right?
No.
Only joking. And Big Striker. I remember that one. It was an arcade game.
Yeah.
Remember you said, do you remember going to the arcades?
Well, I do, but I wouldn't have played that there. I would have been a bit more of a shoot 'em up kind of, Duke Nukem.
Wrestling ones. WrestleFest.
WrestleFest. Can we say that live on air?
Yeah.
Mikey
God.
Collect. So
yeah.
Mikey Collector said FIFA Road to World Cup 98 and Championship Manager 3. World Cup
Yeah, just gonna-
98 is a big one, isn't it, so far?
Yeah, the reason put I wonder if Mikey Collect remembers the battles we used to have playing Championship Manager on the PC. It's my turn. No, it's mine. Yeah, you little bastard.
But thanks for commenting.
Yeah. All right. Chips at Midnight, FIFA 98. I think it's going to be a lot of love for FIFA 98.
That's my favourite handle name, by the way, so far, Chips at Midnight.
Chips at Midnight.
Chris Cassam, FIFA 98 again, World Cup on PS1.
Vito Resteves too, Future Striker.
Yeah, Can Extinguishable, FIFA 99. Oh, FIFA 99. Haven't had that much. Oh, good shout.
No. Yeah. Simon Gorman, Sensible World of Soccer.
Thanks for your comments this week, Simon. Much appreciated, mate. He's loving the pod. He's just found it. Sent us a nice DM this week saying how much he enjoys it.
Oh, brilliant.
Another Wednesday, Molly's Football World 2.0. This is football and ISS. This is football. I can remember This is Football because that was a real simulation game, wasn't it? You could dive and you could do like the real exaggerated dives that used to go over the players. Like that was a good game.
I don't think I put that one. Oh, yes. I remember that one. This is football. Oh, yeah. This is football. Had like the number 9 in the yellow shirt going. Yeah. Oh, I think that's pretty much covered like all the pictures I've got. Everyone's talked about all the games. Just going back to.
Thanks for bearing with us on that, guys. But I think it was really important that we read out everybody's because it's not just about us. It's not about our versions of what games we wanted. We wanted to know what you enjoyed. We wanted to know what your fond childhood memories were of playing those games. And hopefully today's episode has brought back just a smidgen of nostalgia for you so that you would actually, feel what it's like to be a kid again and firing up PlayStation or hearing Sega on your screen.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah, excellent. No, I really enjoyed that.
We're obviously going to cover off a bit more in detail specific ones coming up soon because like we said earlier on, Jonesy, didn't we, that there are certain games that probably deserve a bit more of a standing ovation than others.
Yeah, I definitely think Sensible Soccer, even Championship Manager, we could get a guest on there who would
I think we need to. Championship Manager for me, Sensible World of Soccer for you, Jonesy, because I know there's some stories, isn't there?
There's plenty of stories in that one. But yeah, I think we've covered everything off. How good was that?
Yeah, loved it. I feel a little bit more connected to the computer console again now. And this weekend I might be downloading some version of Football Manager. I don't know what one we can do, but I know there's one coming out in November, isn't there?
Yeah, I'm not getting that.
It's new though, isn't it? I want to buy all the players of the 90s again.
Yeah, the last one I played, as I said, Football Manager 21. But even before that, I was still playing Championship Manager 0102.
Yeah, I need to get those ones again because I want to start putting in a cheeky bid for Afanakoko.
Oh, it still holds up, Championship Manager 0102. You can find it. There's a way to download it. Because it's funny how the Championship Manager, even that, the community is still so massive.
Huge.
Huge. Mate.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Football Manager. What about EAF, whatever is it called? EAFC 26? No?
I don't know. There are games where it's like a good gap filler. I think the way I'm kind of going with football games now is more strategic management than it is playing the game. I don't know. It's probably an age thing, maybe. I'm getting a bit more of a buzz about getting a team promoted.
Yeah.
But that,
as I said,
I enjoyed that though, mate. I enjoyed covering that episode. That was good fun.
I'm just saying we could probably even touch on this again in the future. There's so much more to go through, but hopefully we did it justice anyway. Because let
us know, guys.
A topic that big, I mean, it could be a 5-hour episode.
Do we mention our little pilot whilst we're on air, mate?
Oh, Yeah.
If
That's
anyone's
a good one.
noticed our little secret release.
Oh,
Whoa.
whoa! What's happened?
So, this is your idea, Jonesy. I mean, I'm going to give you full credit for this, mate, because we do chat football before we go on air, don't we?
Yeah, so we love to moan about the modern game and things like that. Not saying the modern game is bad, but, you know.
There's lots to talk about, though, right?
With VAR and things like that, it keeps things interesting, I think, as old people. Back, you know, the game's gone. So we decided to do a modern day football podcast, haven't we? Called Has the Game Gone?
Yeah.
We've released the episode a few days ago, didn't we? Which touched on Champions League, things like that, what we watched.
Yeah.
So it's just a quick pod, just talking about the game, isn't it? As I said, like you said, we before we record, we usually have a chat. So I just thought, why not record it and just
But fear not, guys. The 90s Premier League podcast is going nowhere. We love doing it. We just had so much more to talk about. And we thought, if you like listening to us in the 90s Premier League podcast, you might want to hear our opinions on the Champions League, VAR, or a manager sacking, or a new manager appointment. And that's why we've done Has the Game Gone? So
and we even wear modern shirts.
We wear new stuff.
Oh,
we don't leave smelling of mothballs anymore because we're not wearing 90s.
But yeah, it's just a little pod we're going to do, isn't it? Just 30 minutes. It's not. Yeah. So if you've got time to listen and support and share. We just did a little pilot. You can find it on Spotify and Apple. Spotify is video. It's not on YouTube, but if you want to watch on video form, it is on Spotify. So just share it out. So let us know what you think. Yeah, let us know what you think. And hopefully, one day we'll get guests as well who can come along and moan with us.
That'd be good fun.
Yeah.
We've got some great episodes coming up, though, guys, for that 90s Premier League podcast. So please, it does mean a huge deal to us if you comment on the episodes, share them amongst your friends, like and subscribe, or a comment on the Spotify or any platform that you listen or watch the pod on. So we really appreciate everything you've done in terms of commenting for this week's episode. Hence why we wanted to read out everybody's, because you all deserve a mention. Because like I said to you, this podcast is not just mine and Jonesy's, it's all of ours, because we want to talk about how amazing the 90s was. Is that right, Jonesy?
As I said, absolutely. We've got a little community going, or a big community, I should say. I think it looked at we're listened to in 56 countries now.
Wow, we've gone up 3.
We've gone up 3.
That's someone else on holiday.
I was looking at that. Let me just find it.
We were 53.
We've got 53 countries, which is quite crazy considering,
I love it.
Where are we going? Yeah. I mean, we're quite high up in the charts in Sweden. So thank you for those who listen to us in Sweden. But yeah, no, it's great fun. And just messages as well. Just tell us where you're listening from, and we'll give you a shout out as well.
Yeah, we love doing shout outs, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Right.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you. Thanks, Jonesy, as always. Cracking edits and cracking designs for the pod.
That's all good.
Look forward to speaking to you again next week.
Yep. Excellent. Oh, just say,
take it easy. Oh,
before we go as well, where are you on the Insta?
I forgot to tell everybody where I am. Sorry, guys, get ahead of myself here. I'm on Instagram only at WoodyW1988. Jonesy, where are you?
Yeah, on the TikTok at football. No, I'm only joking. I'm on the Instagram at football.jones.
You are so going to be on TikTok soon. You are going to be doing like Dance Mat or something on there. I know it. So
find me on MySpace as well. Remember MySpace?
Yeah, Bebo.
Bebo, jeez.
On your BlackBerry.
Yeah, that's it. Football Jonesy. Subscribe, give us a follow, message us,
and enjoy the pod.
Yeah,
enjoy it.
Enjoy.
That's what we're doing it for.
Absolutely.
Right. Guys, have a lovely weekend, a lovely week whenever you listen to this podcast. Look after yourselves and love the 90s.
Bye.